Dude. Where's my car? Jokes. Hi, everybody. I feel like it's been a lifetime. Let me, I'm gonna click on that. I don't need to see how many viewers I have. Ain't nobody got time for that. I forgot. Okay. I forgot to edit my intermissions. So let me just go ahead and go into my main screen on my Twitch and YouTubes, and for my tiki-taki people, there's a lot of text up there. Don't worry about that right now. I'm starting a new game, and that's just it telling me to agree to things that I am forced to agree to so I can play games. I missed the first comment. But what up, Ryle? What up? How's it going? Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for liking the lives. It's funny, by the time I already got to my TikTok, Ryle, I already had like 600 likes. So I have a feeling you have like some machine that just like continuously taps on your screen, which I ain't no shame if that's what it is. But hi, how's everybody doing? I'm back. Let me get out of this so you all don't get confused about the random ass text shenanigans. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer intro because I have quite a bit to fill y'all in and talk about, because I literally haven't opened this game yet, because there's a lot that's been going on since my vacation to now. I'm really just trying to wear my phone out. That's hilarious. I feel that. I really do. It's funny though, because I feel that with new tech, and most people have had their phones for like not dozens of years, that's a little stretched, but like a handful of years maybe. So you've probably had your device a lot longer than I have, and it's probably wanting to wear out as well, just as much as you want it to wear out. Let me get into my full screen here. Oh, that's going to be trippy. Boop, boop, boop. So I don't have to see my face. That's gonna be amazing if I don't have to watch my face all day. Open source. No. I don't think that's right. I'm going to do it and see what happens. That's the right button. Nice. Okay, let's confirm. Also, pumpkin skin. Okay, cool. Dope. We like new stuff. Yeah, so I'm playing Cronos today, but since 2009, dang! 2019! I could probably count on both my hands and toes of like both hands and toes and then some are probably how many phones I've had since 2019. Sometimes it's like 10 in a year. I have a problem. It's an sometimes usually it works out to where I don't waste a whole lot of money, but sometimes I do. So it evens out. That's for sure. Also, I hope my chat on Restream is working. I guess I could check my Twitch because I'm just seeing a spinning wheel on my Restream chat. So let me go into this feed. Hey, see, I knew it. Disjoint. He lives. That's right. What's going on, Dylan? Thank you for popping up on the Twitchies. Sorry, I am a little late to your chat. My Restream chat is just spinning for some reason, which is going to be an issue because I also use Restream to monitor my YouTube. Honestly, my YouTube isn't as big of a deal because nobody goes to my YouTube, which is totally fine. Let's see if that works now. I'm going to have both open just in case. So yeah, cool, dippity dope. Okay, recapping. I'll try to hurry some stuff up. It's been practically 2 weeks since I've last streamed, so this is gonna be a little bit of a longer intro than usual. Let's start off from my first break, y'all. So I went to Seattle to see my sister. I had a whole lot of fun. We went to a Final Fantasy Symphony out in Seattle. And just for context, I live here in Colorado. My sister lives in Seattle. I have some family in Oklahoma. We're kind of all around Arkansas, all that fun stuff. But yeah, my sister lives in Seattle, and we had a chance to go see the Final Fantasy Symphony, and they were playing all over the place. But since one of them was in Seattle, one of their playings was in Seattle, I was like, hey, my sister lives there. And so I called her up, and we all went as like a family. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. We also did a lot of the touristy Seattle stuff, markets, the Bay Area, all that fun shenanigans. It was a great time. We definitely had fun. So I think I came back and maybe streamed 1 and or 2 days at that point, just to say hi to y'all, catch up, play some video games, all that fun shenanigans. And then literally the weekend after that, so like I left for Seattle on a Friday, I got back on Monday. It was a pretty quick trip. And then that freaking, what was it, Saturday? That following Saturday, we take another family trip to Yellowstone. Or the Yellowstone area. We were like Jackson Hole, Teton, Yellowstone, like in those vicinities, and that was so much fun. I had a blast. It was cool hanging out with the family. I mean, because like to be honest, it's a mountain area. I live in Colorado. That here's a mountain area, but the cool takeaway from Yellowstone, other than hanging out with family, having a good time, was the fact that it kind of got me in touch with the nature side of me, if you will, because like I've been in I've been in Colorado since 2017, maybe, and we've been to mountains a handful of times, but like it never really clicked. And this time, whenever I was in Yellowstone, the Teton area, it just clicked. So like just this past weekend, we went to like Mount Muskoka, I think is what it's called, just right outside of Colorado. It's literally 20 minutes away from us, from where we live, and we're in the mountains. It's so cool. So just to kind of be able to reconnect and touch a little grass here and there, it was super duper fun. And yes, Ryle's gonna be here Friday, and we are super excited. I am. I don't know what we're gonna do. We have like ideas that we're obviously probably going to throw your way. Obviously, hopefully you guys have some ideas. If not, get some ideas. Because I mean, there's a lot to do. We'll show you some of the ropes, but yeah, I am super excited. It's going to be super fun. So I came back and I took a little bit of a break before I started streaming again. But when I started streaming, I couldn't get my TikTok chat to work. And if anybody knows my stream, I feel like, TikTok is the most poppin' when it comes to conversations. Sometimes I can call out some names like Ben. How you doing, Ben? I usually don't do that. Unless you have like a really cool TikTok name, I'm like, dope, that's cool. So like I wanted my TikTok chat to work, but it couldn't work. I actually ended up fixing it. TikTok, at least on the web browser, no longer searches for like all videos that you type in under a specific category. So what I would do is I would type in Cryptic Connor, and that's how I would find me, because I'm using Restream, so I can't go into my like TikTok dashboard and view my shenanigans there. So I changed my name to Connor. You might have seen that. It said Connor joined a little while ago. So I changed my name. So if I type in Connor, there's got to be a lot more resources than Cryptic Connor with how you typically spell it. So for whatever reason, that workaround works. This is actually my first time testing it, and it worked totally fine. So my username is still Cryptic Connor, but if you search me, it'll be under Connor. I actually don't know the stipulations behind that, but I got it working. But that was why I cut my stream off early last week, was because I was trying to get that fixed. Literally the day after, I started feeling a little sick. My wife and I were both feeling a little meh. It didn't hit me nearly as much as her, but so I was making some tea. Long story short, I was making some tea. I come back and my computer is in its a BIOS state. So it just launched, and it wasn't the SSD, because like the SSD was still red. It still found the SSD. And Riley, how's it going? So I was like, all right, great. What do I do now? So I tried to fix it. I did a clean install. I put in a new SSD. I probably did a couple other things to try to fix it, and I couldn't get it past the BIOS update. So I had to pause that week's stream, which I think was last week. I think that was last. I paused last week's stream because not only I stopped my first stream because I couldn't get TikTok chat to work, but the next day my computer broke, and I was so bummed because I was maybe a couple weeks outside of the return policy for that laptop, but I still took it to Best Buy anyways to see what they could do, like if Genius Bar could I'm probably just send it to Asus at that point. But whenever I went there, they didn't have a Genius Bar appointment, and I think it kind of worked in my favor. That was the day I went to go pick up Final Fantasy for the Switch. Final Fantasy 2 Rebirth came out for the Switch. And so I had to go pick that up, but it was also delayed, even though it said my order was ready. So again, long story short, in that scenario, they were just like, hey, you're kind of getting the poop end of the stick. Your game isn't going to be here until like a couple weeks later, which it actually came in a couple days later. But it worked in my favor because the manager was just like, hey, we'll make an exemption and we'll do a swap. We'll go ahead and do a manager override to get you that exchange. They didn't have the G16 in stock though, because that was my computer that I had that pooped out. But they did have the Z13, which I've used before. So that's currently what I'm streaming on. I'm currently streaming on. It's wild. It is wild. Yeah. So I am streaming on a completely new device. Thank you guys for your patience. Again, I planned to be on last week, but computers exploded, not literally, but metaphorically, literally, you know what I'm saying? So I just got this set up throughout the week, so it's super fun, super excited to kick this back into gear. And I think that's the main stuff. That is the main stuff that I wanted to get out, because I know we're probably 15 minutes into the stream and I haven't started streaming, but it's been 2 weeks, so I haven't been able to update anybody of what's been going on, minus sometimes the random Twitch Snapchat thing I would upload. I don't know what Twitch is. Story, is that what it's called? Or my threads or something like that. So we're back. We are officially here, and I am super excited. Hopefully everything's calming down. I say that with an asterisk because, as we were talking earlier, Ryle is coming. Jared Connor. Whenever I say Ryle, that's kind of who I'm referring to. He's coming over Friday, so I might be either a little late or leave a little early Wednesday and Thursday, just to kind of prepare for shenanigans. I'm definitely not having my wife do all of the cleaning. Not that there's a whole lot to do, but we have a schedule, because we're kind of like that, of what things we do on what days. So I might be streaming short Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm still gonna be on. So yeah, okay. I think that's all of my announcements. Not in a nutshell. It took 15 minutes to get through all that. Anyways, we are playing Cronos today. We are not playing Visage. Typically, I would play that. I think we're about 95% complete. But I started thinking, I'm at the last chapter where you have to find things. That's gonna take freaking forever, and I didn't know if that was gonna be entertaining or not. So I was just like, you know what? Not that I'm over Visage. I would like to have it beat, because that's a long-ass game, to be honest. It's a long horror game. I've enjoyed it, for sure. But I was like, I want to do something new, and I forgot Cronos was in my backlog, and I'm actually playing this on the Switch, too. So that's the game we're going to be playing today. First time playing. Oh, dude, yes, yes. Dude, I mean, there's been so many games that have been announced. This might as well just be a just chatting. I'm gonna be spending the first hour just talking. Yes, dude. Oh, I thought today would have been a good day to show off my tattoo because of the announcement. I have anybody on my stream that doesn't typically watch, I have a whole ass Legend of Zelda arm sleeve. So I'm kind of an addict when it comes to Legend of Zelda. Not an addict as I know all tidbits of all's the lores and shenanigans, but I just love playing the games. I really do. So yes, Ocarina of Time remake is coming out, and I watched. So 8 o'clock is honestly when it came out my time, and that's also when I go to work. Usually it's not too busy, so I was watching the entire direct because I've heard spoils of Ocarina of Time coming out, and the fact all the spoils in the world did not have me prepared for what I visually saw in that trailer. I got goosebumps. I got a little emotional because it's so cool. It looks so good, and like just the intro. Because I saw that they mentioned Hyrule, and then you hear the Kokiri song. Like, that was so good. Yes, I'm ready for it. It's also, I was also surprised that the Direct gave a shout out to Kingdom Hearts 4. There's so many of them now, and they all have weird names. So the newest Kingdom Hearts, I figured that would happen at the Summer Game Fest or like Sony State of Play. I thought it would have happened at one of those two, but they decided to announce it in a Nintendo Direct of all things, which I am here for. I also love how all the old Kingdom Hearts are also coming. All the main ones anyways are coming to the Switch as well. I'll actually probably pick them up, because like I have them on PlayStation and I can play them on like my PlayStation Portal, because like everybody knows I'm a handheld gamer. But to have it dedicated on a handheld outside of like the Asus or like the Steam Deck, like the Switch is like, it's the most compact thing. So I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked that all of them are gonna be there. Yeah. So that was really cool. They also announced not Tails, Fire Emblem. They gave an update to Fire Emblem, which is really cool. They gave an update to Duskblood, which I was kind of peeved because it still looked good, but they still don't have a release date. But this closed network, I'm probably not going to be invited because Nintendo doesn't know I exist. But that's progress. I'm shocked I didn't see anything Elden Ring related, because they did release a release date for Elden Ring on the Switch. So with that being said, I am taking a break from Elden Ring temporarily until it does come out for the Switch, because I'm going to go ham. I'm going to start a new playthrough and everything on the Switch when it comes out. I'll probably stream it here and there, but it'll also be a game I play. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of good stuff announced over the past week, and I was living for it. I already need to take a drink, and I forgot. There's 2 bottles of water. I'm probably good. Yes. So many things I'm excited for. A lot of good stuff, but Ocarina of Time remake. I hope they call it Reborn, because they did say Reborn in the trailer. Reborn just sounds so much more fun than remake. Like, Reborn is going to be the new remake. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started. Here we go. I have no clue what this game is about. It's been out for a while. This game has been out for 6 months, maybe? And I was either going to stream this game, or I was going to stream Dead Space, because I still haven't played Dead Space yet. But I just beat Pragmata on my own. I wasn't streaming it or anything, but I just beat Pragmata not too long ago, maybe just a couple weeks ago. And I'm not a huge fan of space games. So I didn't want to play 2 space games back to back. And I did a quick little ChatGPT search, and it said Cronos wasn't a space game. So I was like, all right, I'm going to play Cronos first. So here we are. Okay, cool. I know my Twitch chat works now, because somebody is trying to have me go to AI viewers. No thanks. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go to somebody else. Shoo. Anyways, game difficulty. That's why we're playing Cronos, is because I didn't want to play another space game back to back. Okay, Anvil of the Collective, normal. Okay, yeah. Well, let's just if that's gonna be the best difficulty you got for me, I guess we'll go for it. Ryle, are you still playing Elden Ring? On that note that I was talking about earlier. Death is a learning experience, and knowing what lies ahead will allow you to be fully prepared the next time. So they want you to die in this game. That's not a good sign. That's you are. How's that going? Are you at the DLC yet, or are you still going through the story?
Listen to the will of the those who will not speak.
All right.
And if the tools are not willing, they will be.
Sounds kind of forceful. So I need to adjust my chair. Bah, there we go. This is giving me like Insidious vibes. I need to get a matte screen protector, y'all. I have a glare. It's like, bleh.
Operating unit signal loss detected. Lazarus protocol engaged.
Oh, nice. No, I hear that. A lot of people had troubles with the final boss, and I don't know if it was just my build, but the first time I fought him, I yoinked him. But that's what's up.
Focus your attention. What do you see?
I see red. Okay, cool. Yeah, so don't wait on any sales, Ryle. I tried to wait on sales on Steam for the longest freaking time for the freaking Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, and I finally just caved. I caved and bought it full price because at least I was waiting for like a year for a sale to hit, and that's after it's already been out a minute. Don't quote me on that timeline, but it was forever. It was forever, and I was just like, it's been so long. It's been like, there was like summer sales, there was freaking like Black Fridays, other whatever crazy holidays where games go on sale, and it never did. So yeah, that's gonna be a bummer. That that you might have to wait. Are you playing it on Steam? I hope it goes on sale. I've never seen it. Or are you playing on PlayStation? I don't remember what system you have, to be honest. Oh, Xbox. Nice. That's dope. I wonder if they have that on Game Pass. I didn't play Elden Ring on Xbox, but I played Dark Souls 3 on Xbox, and it was dope. But yeah. No, it's crossplay on Xbox, I'm pretty sure. Either way, cool. Good to know. All right, it's asking me what I see. I see animals fighting. What do I see? They do, or at least they did when... Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you're playing it, I'd hope so. Nice. I'm gonna go with... I don't really see anything sleeping there. Oh, dude, I might see something sleeping. Is my mouse viewable? I don't know if my mouse is viewable. Also, you know what? Sorry, y'all. My Twitch screen is black on my stream manager, and so I need to make sure it's not black, like actually in the, like on Twitch. Let me turn this down. Boop. Okay, it's not. Good deal. Good deal. Boop. Boom. Boom. All right. Okay. You see no mouse. Okay, that's okay. So, what I am seeing here, I see on the left bottom corner, I feel like I see some toes on the left and right corner. And so moving up, you could maybe see, actually, honestly, it kind of looks like a moth. So I think I'm going to go with a giant sleeping, because I don't see animal fighting. Now, there's an appendage in the middle that we're not going to be discussing, but I'm going to go with that dude sleeping. Oh. Oh, that's like a Kokiri hut. A ship sinking rock island. Well, I mean, I guess we could have like the island from Wind Waker. Yeah. Am I gonna be doing Zelda quotes all day? Not quotes, but you know. Okay.
Island. Again.
Well, that's a crown. Fire spreading. All right, 1 second. It does. So it looks like my video. If anybody is on Twitch, are y'all seeing a black screen? Because, like, when I'm in my freaking... Oh, no, it did disappear. Okay. Un momento, por favor. My screen on Twitch is black. But whenever I click on it, like, it shows it for a second. So, like... Like, you can see it there, and then it just turns black. That's a very bad example, because, like, all my lights are reflecting. Why is that happening? I hope that's not happening on TikTok. Obviously, it's not, because I think y'all would have said something. And maybe just the people who are on my Twitch are lurkers. Which is totally fine. Ain't nothing against lurkers. I've got, let me triple check now, because I'm paranoid. Twitch be twitching. Let's go to channel. Okay. The video download was canceled, please. I wonder if Twitch is having an outage right now. Yeah, no, because like I'm on the browser and it's saying the video download was canceled. Error 1000. You know, I was thinking, wow, my stream is doing good, nothing's breaking. It's the thought. My thought broke it. Yeah, I've been trying so far. I've tried resetting. Stable. Same issue. What's your stream resolution? That's not it. Oh my god. So I have a 16:10 monitor, so I've always streamed in 16. But changing it to 16:9. Okay. Okay. So I might need to change how it's streaming, because it is technically streaming on a 6:10. But I wouldn't even know how to change that. Settings, stream. No, output. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop. Maybe video. Oh no, it's streaming at a 16:9. I don't want to stop it. And I mean, it's not gonna let me change it unless I do that. There was one other thing I can do. Boop. Yeah, I really don't want to. Maybe I'll just stop streaming on Twitch. And then I will continue to stream on TikTok. I'd rather stream on TikTok and talk to y'all. Boop, boop, boop. So, I mean, but at the same time, I don't... Because that's what I did on last stream. I stopped streaming because of TikTok. I'd hate to like, single out Twitch. So, I'm going to make a change real quick. It will cause me to stop going live and re-going live, and I'm hoping that's going to fix it. But let me just... I also have hardware encoding enabled. So, I'm going to change the canvas, and then I'm going to change that hardware encoding, because those are the two things that I'm thinking that might be causing this. All right, okay, so I am gonna stop the stream real quick. while I change that resolution and see if that fixes things. So BRB